Thanos. Today we will travel to the heart of the impressive 7 Monasteries mountain range, where Okko and his companions investigate a cult with mysterious raven symbol. So, let's dive into the box and see what's hiding inside. Okko and his companions discover with fright that these monks are gathering an army of undeads in order to overthrow the Pajan Emperor and institute a new era, that of Karasu. Taking refuge in a fortress built on an isolated pass, our heroes are aware that the stone walls surrounding them are the last ramparts protecting the Empire from the coming wave of undeads. A messenger is sent, but until he returns with the Imperial army, Okko and his companions have no choice. They must defend the stronghold. Unfortunately, a powerful ninja back from the dead has already infiltrated the place. Okko Chronicles, Ramparts of the Empire features a group of heroes who take refuge in strongholds scattered throughout the mountains, trying to repel the army of the dead led by the Karasu monks. The game can be played cooperatively or with one of the players as the bad guy, the Black Tiger, a ninja who has returned from the dead thanks to the Karasu. He will infiltrate the fortress with his own objectives, sabotage its mechanisms, and fight the heroes to bring down the fortress. The other players will choose to play as one of the heroes, Okko, a masterless samurai, Rônin, a versatile fighter capable of handling any situation, Noburo, a mysterious masked giant with prodigious strength, Noshin, a monk able to master the elemental forces and with special love for sake, Suzuka, a fearless samurai commander with a strong character. Together the heroes will have to eliminate the army of revenants heading towards the fortresses. To their aid, there are a few soldiers and various mechanisms such as devices that can be activated, secret passages where reinforcements appear, followers and kamis that provide assistance whenever needed. During the game, parallel objectives may influence the course of the story. The game is played in turns. Each turn consists of 5 phases. First is the Karasu phase, where the events take place and the reinforcements of the Karasu army arrive and start moving towards the fortress and attack the heroes. Then the strategy phase takes place, where heroes prepare to defend the fortress. Players use their equipment and skills along with their stats to accomplish their goals. Each hero can play 1 or 2 action cards and choose a secret technique and a special talent to perform special actions. These cards are placed face down to the right or left of the identity card. Any equipment cards are placed on the respective slots. Same goes for the Black Tiger. Then the heroes decide the order of play and form a deck with their initiative cards. The top card will be the hero who will play first, and this is how the activation phase begins. The heroes and the Black Tiger reveal their action cards. The first card on the initiative deck is flipped over and the hero is activated. Each hero has 3 actions, among moving, making a melee or ranged attack, making an attribute test, using an effect or special talent, reorganizing and exchanging equipment. To determine the outcome of an attack, the attacker rolls as many combat dice as the attack value, plus any dice from the equipment, action or other cards used. Then the successes are added up, and if the total number is equal to or greater than the target's defense value, then the attack is successful. To activate certain devices, solve objectives or avoid traps, the heroes perform attribute tests. So, they roll their dice and the outcome must be less or equal to the number of the attribute being tested. During the hero's activation, the Black Tiger may interfere and play between the hero's turns. This means that you don't know what the Black Tiger will do or when he will play, and this gives a nice twist to the game. Now that the Karasu army has reached the fortress and has taken positions, the Ramparts phase begins. The arquebusiers carry out 1 or more salvos and attack on the enemies approaching. Then the Karasu army attacks the fortress ramparts. After resolving the Karasu attacks by comparing the destruction values to the resistance of the rampart, the end of turn phase begins. The heroes and the Black Tiger count their wounds and players discard the cards played this turn. If a hero has 3 wounds, he is removed from the game, and if the Black Tiger has 3 wounds, the transformation phase is triggered. And this is the beginning of the end of the game. Flip the Black Tiger's identity card to the atrocity side and replace the Black Tiger with the atrocity figure. Draw 2 Karasu cards for each hero to form a new deck of Karasu cards. Now heroes have 2 turns to kill the atrocity before it flees. The game ends if the atrocity is being defeated or manages to escape after having defeated a hero. When the game is over, the heroes are presented through the eyes of the monk Tikku, who is transcribing his memories. Consult Tikku's Memoirs to find out whether the heroes or the Karasu army won the game. Each stage of the game has a corresponding chapter, blue for victory and red for defeat. If the heroes were able to kill the atrocity, place the chapter "The atrocity was defeated." If the heroes managed to defend the fortress, the chapter "And the Pajan army routed the undead" is added to Tikku's Memoirs. Also, when an objective is completed by either side, the associated chapter should be added to Tikku's Memoirs. Finally, if a hero has completed his personal mission without being defeated before the end of the game, the chapter glorifying him is added. Same goes if the hero was defeated. Once all chapters are placed, we take a look at which color prevails, red or blue, then we score points to see who has won the game. But also a beautiful story like a comic book will be formed based on our actions and accomplishments. Well, this was our story of Okko Chronicles, the cycle of Earth, Ramparts of the Empire. Until our next adventure, take care and remember, fear is only as deep as the mind allows.